hello back. Hello back. Oh my fucking god. Hello chat. Welcome back. Welcome. If you guys are wondering what happened on the last live stream, it's nothing important. That was some. Run! Shut up! Run! Why you gotta do me dirty like that, huh? Green, ¿por qué borras el resto? Pasa una cosita que mostré sin querer. No me voy a meter mucho en eso. Pero ay. Okay. Okay, now we're actually back. Now we're actually back. No more bullshit. Hello people, how are ya? Hello everyone. I remember Noir, we're not talking about it. Anyways, nobody can enter now. If someone wants to enter, they have to go through me. And by that I mean like they gotta, you know, get accepted by me. But anyways, that's not important. That's not important right now. What is important is where we were left behind. This part. Okay, so I gotta show. I think I gotta show the whole shit again. Anyways. Okay, so in short words, they're back. There's new owner. There's new game banana page. There's more stuff. They're doing a different plan for all the stuff. Blah 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 blah. You all know everything. You all know. You all know. You all know. La Wayback Machine existe. Que te calles, cállate. Alright, this is the part where we left. Okay, Oni and this dude. Little bro lick his Nobody can enter nobody can leak it, literally. Nobody. Like, shut the fuck up. Literally nobody can right now. Okay, so name is Otster. Oh, I didn't know Otster's made art for this. I think I saw him in the chat before I deleted the live stream. I gotta take an advice. I gotta do what I just gotta change scene when I wanna do this shit. Cause like it's gonna I swear if it happens again I'm gonna crash out. Like I'm just fucking too distracted. Oh my fucking god. I am generally just a fucking dumbass. Okay, slush and chat smash. Place the noob, the shredded. Dr. Cinderblock. Okay, they're refrigerator. Alright, this looks good. Paint lessons. Oh, okay, that looks cool. It's really good. Yes! Oh, low face. Goofy looking. Ooh. Oh my peak. Robo, so cheese. Alright. And now back to the Devlog. Okay, hello everyone. Okay, let me see how many people. 19. Okay, we kind of fell off.
Firstly, what was about that thing we mentioned earlier in the intro about toys? What's with the whole him being scrap but only kind of thing? Well, early in 0.7's development, we came up with the concept of a playable toys almost on the whim. The decision to add him was very on impulse, and we didn't give much thought to it outside of it'd be cool. But then half a year or so later, we realized that we really should not be working on a new character when we already have 8 to focus on. So we decided it'd be best to scrap him, or at least as a unique character option separate from Noise. Because you see, Noise had a lot of songs made for him, and we didn't just want to scrap all of them, especially how much effort was put into them, and how quality some of them were. So we ended up deciding to relegate the songs to when you wear the Noise's Doise palette. Therefore, we could keep all the songs in game with mostly their original goal in mind, while still being able to cut off all the effort that would go into spriting and coding with the Doise. There will also be a few extra details when playing as a Doise palette, such as occasional sprite swaps, unique sound effect here and there, as well as unique title card stickers. But don't expect anything major to come out of playing him. Though, since almost everything that is a part of Doise's experience has already been made, all of that content will immediately be available to access by anyone once 1.0 releases, unlike the other characters which will require the content toggle in order to play as. Secondly, we'd like to announce that other towers indefinitely shelved from being a part of PTU. We'll most likely bring it back in the future, especially when the game maker port of Other Terra releases. But as of the moment, Other Terra will not be within the next few versions of PTU that are going to be released.
This decision was made due to our team's general disinterest in attempting to port content from Other Terra into PTU, as well as a lack of consistent communication between both of our development teams.
Now, there's a lot of minor things to talk about.
Okay, so also for the people who don't really know, Other Tower went from using CYOP that was really buggy to Pixeltar decomp, so it's easier to add stuff. That's from what I know.
So we'll be saving that for the extra scrap content for another possible video down the road. And now, with that out of the way, we'd like to get to our main dish of the video and talk about what will most likely make it to the final cut of the mod.
Let's start off with the most fundamental part of the mod.
Who is this? Who are these random ass people? Like, I swear, I remember the PTU dev team, but like, who is this?
The online. It will be the main focus of 1.0 alongside the game modes. It's currently going under a major visual overhaul within PTU alongside a large amount of general optimizations. We've added functionality for emotes a while ago and have recently
the fucking cat
added
emoji.
chat bubbles to spruce up all of your messages.
Fuck.
We've also made a new custom font with a bunch of new symbols to add more character into your messages and usernames. Some more things we'll be adding soon in 1.0 are support for lowercase letters in usernames and messages, developer icons that would show under people's usernames, special markup-like functionality with effects and colors to make your messages more fancy, and much, much more. We're also working on making online easier to use. We'd like to move most player data to being changed in-game instead of through the Discord,
And change your game for color, blah, blah,
including
blah.
everything to do with creating and managing parties. We would also really like to change how registering works, but it will most likely remain as is due to safety concerns with how it would be much harder to ban specific players from chatting or being in online. However, we might give unregistered users the ability to send pre-made messages, similar to other online games such as Club Penguin in Toontown, so stay tuned for that.
Okay, so people who don't have really an account will be able to send messages if you don't have an account. Okay, that's something I really like, cause like in the time I couldn't create an account, but knowing that now, okay, oh my god, 11 people. Okay, this shit sucks.
Game modes will
But
also
now
be turned into a
that
toggle within
you
each
can
of the floors, with
yeah,
Pewter
now
Pal
this
placing
is
the pizza granny sign. By interacting with her, you'll get to choose between what game mode you'd like to play. Pewter Pal will also display all the major stats for levels, specific to the game mode currently toggled. This is as she is, after all, acting as a replacement for the pizza granny sign. Oh yeah, and on the topic of game modes, we'd like to talk about all the major changes coming to them and talk about some new ones we've conceptualized that will likely come to fruition within 1.0 or later versions.
The racing game mode within PTO will generally stay the same
Lobo.
mechanically, as there's not much to change about it already. However, it will get a major visual overhaul that'll include new useful info, such as indicators for your current place in the race, a level timer below your score which always shows regardless of if you have the speedrun timer option toggled or not, and a list of all the requirements you'll need to finish the race. This is in contrast to the Pete Scale game mode, which is having its name changed, and not only getting major visual changes, but also major mechanical changes. The new goal for the mode will be to last as long as possible, doing as many laps of the game mode as you can before being caught. This is being done to differentiate it more from simply doing racing with some type of chaser style lapping turned on, and instead turn it into a survival challenge for players. Pizza Gal has now also been given slightly different behavior, now using slingshot-like movement with a hard speed cap instead of Pizza Face's movement style. Pizza Gal pairing is also planned to be generally improved upon, with each parry having you steal ingredients from Pizza Gal, slowly enraging her and making her faster and faster as a result.
Moving on to the second foe of this game mode, and a description of just how far he's come, Lowface has gotten a major overhaul, but his overall
Lowface!
changed majorly, surely. Quite a while after the release of the original Lowface update, 0.6.2, I'd realized just how very overly cheesy his whole shtick was, as I'm sure many of you also did. So I went back to the drawing board and gave him a more goofy look and cartoonishly angry sore loser personality, which greatly benefited both him and his game mode. Moving on to just that, he's been given a completely unique spawn requirement, which now requires you to kill a certain number of enemies with a minimum number specific to each level in order to spawn him up, instead of the bland old 5-lap requirement there used to be in previous versions. As for his movement and attacks, he's being changed to have original attacks and movement styles that will change in cycles. But the specifics of what his attacks and movement styles will be, you'll have to find out for yourself when the update releases. Unless we release a cheeky teaser here or there. Now, as we mentioned before, we also have a few new game mode ideas for online. There's specifically two we'd like to touch upon in this video that have made it into the development phase, those of which being tag and prop hunt. So we'll discuss them right after this break.
Another break. Alright, let's see. Do you think the WoW will remind me of Zero of Giving? Nah, low. Don't compare low face. Low face is big. Is that a fucking Weezer reference right there? Oh, I know this guy. This guy actually made a one drawing for me. Literally with just one. But I know that guy from Twitter. Oh. Alright. Hey, mixed gobbling.
So let's talk about these game modes, starting with tag.
Ooh.
Now, as the name implied,
I didn't know he was here.
it will play just like the real version of tag. Runners will have 10 seconds at the start of the game to get as far away from the tagger as possible. Then the tagger will have to catch up to the runners before the time limit within the game mode runs out. Infinite lapping within this game mode will be toggled on by default, and the gate will be closed, as the win condition in this game mode is surviving until the time runs out for the runners, and catching all the people for the taggers. Tagging in this case will count as any collision between the runners and the taggers. However, runners will be given 3 lives by default, of which
now
will
we're
be able to be
just
changed in the
reacting
party
to
settings
some
when the game mode is
stuff.
enabled. Prop Hunt, meanwhile, will be decently more complicated and contain a slight twist from the standard Prop Hunt formula. In Prop Hunt, the entire level will become free range to explore and hide within.
Oh.
Hiders will be given a 1-minute time period to find their
Oh,
spots
hide and seek,
before
let's
the
fucking
seekers
go.
are released. The props within this game mode will count as any destroyables, collectibles, or any enemies. And both the hiders and
Okay,
seekers
from here
will
I
be
already
given
watched the
abilities
Devlog.
to either avoid getting caught or catch a hider.
So from here I'm just
The
gonna let you
specifics
guys
of these
watch.
abilities will
'Cause I
not
don't have
strictly
anything to
be
say.
mentioned yet, as they're still very much in the concept phase, and they may change drastically from the ideas we already have now. The win condition for the hiders in this game mode, similarly the tag game mode, will be to survive a certain time limit. Meanwhile, the win condition for the seekers in this game mode will be to catch all the props in the map before the time runs out. And with that, most of the general discussing of 1.0's content is out of the way, so for the final part of this video, we'd like to talk about what we currently have in mind for 1.1 and 1.2, then lightly touch on future versions beyond that.
1.1 will be focused on remaking a bunch of modifiers and how they work. Exactly what modifiers we'll keep is a touchy subject, as we've been working through most of it for 0.7's development for a while and we haven't been too sure ourselves, especially with how cross-reliant some are. However, something we would like to mention is how all modifiers in general are being turned into unique variable hats for the player. Each of these hats have a unique sprite given to them, with some we may even give different types of unique effects in-game, but you'll have to wait and see that for yourselves. 1.2 meanwhile will be mostly focused on creating quests to earn those hats through gameplay. There will be a selection of different types of quests, and you'll be able to track all of them down through some type of quest board located in each of the floors. A good majority of the quests will most likely be given by different kinds of NPCs throughout the different levels and parts of the hub. These quests will be able to unlock certain side paths and levels for you to explore in order to finish those quests. However, it's important to note that most of these side paths will be generally unintrusive to standard gameplay, and are simply a fun optional route for you to take when not actively doing any quests. Finally, for 1.3 and above, we will most likely be switching focus on individual characters and groups of levels for each update. We don't have much of an idea on what 1.3 and 1.4 or any versions exactly will be focused on yet, but we will figure it out as we go. Who knows, maybe we might end throwing in more of a curveball with the updates and do more unique stuff like what we're doing with 1.0 and 1.2, but only time will tell.
Well, that's all we have for this development update. We hope you're all happy and excited with the new changes coming to our roadmap for PTU's future, just like we are. We have no idea if we'll do another video like this soon or not, as the script for this video alone took a long time to finish. But, nonetheless, make sure to look out for future teasers and updates on the status of our mod. Our Discord is always open at this link, so make sure to go check it out to hang out with us and the community. We often do development and gameplay streams now, so make sure not to miss them. Well, that's all we have to say. See y'all later, and make sure to have a good day and or night.
There we go, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is a Pixar United Devlog. To be honest, I really hope this mod, like, by the way, go to the video and support him. Leave him a nice comment, like, a nice comment like that. Go leave him a nice comment. By the way, thing. I should really close that shit, anyways. Eso es todo. No mames, son como 20 minutos para un pinche devlog. But anyways, there is 10 members, so basically this live stream is ruined. I'm just gonna, to be honest, since I made like a stupid thing in the last live stream, I'm just gonna sadly end the stream. I'm just gonna rename the I'm just gonna rename the name of the live stream to watching the Pizza Tower United Devlog, cause like I'm genuinely tired right now. But still, thank you for the people who came here. Sorry, I really wanted to do a live stream, but since the fucking stupid thing I did, kinda disappointed now. Did I join as the live stream is ending? Yes. Again, sorry.